Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jess, your host for Mondays on the Beaver Bunch. This is my I just woke up face, and I'm gonna go to the gym, and I just kind of threw on whatever. So I'm a hot mess, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I'm a hot mess right now, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. So today we're talking about labels within the LGBTQ community, and I think more specifically within the lesbian community. And I hate saying lesbian because it's so specific, but there are, we're going to be discussing today, there are tons of labels. And I'm going to give you the ones that I'm familiar with, but keep in mind that these are not limited to what I'm going to discuss because there are so many labels, and with each generation comes a whole new list of labels added on to the previous ones. That was a mouthful. So the ones that I'm more familiar with, and I'm gonna reading, like butch, femme, queer, stone butch, stone femme. Okay, basically butch is when you are highly masculine. You're just very masculine, and I don't want to say that you're like a man because that's not necessarily true. You're just emasculated. And femme is, of course, the complete opposite end of that spectrum, where you are, effeminate. And butch and femme tend to coincide more with like gender stereotypes, right? So femme would be just very girly, and butch would be masculine. It's almost tedious. I don't even know what the word would be, but it's repetitive talking about it. But yeah, so that's butch and femme. And then you have queer, which queer is sort of an umbrella term, but by saying queer is an umbrella term, that's just kind of like sweeping it under the rug without really discussing what queer is. Queer to me, okay, so queer to the LGBTQ community is, wait, am I saying this correctly? Hold on, let me gather my thoughts. So, queer is to the LGBTQ community as, say, agnostic would be to religion. Okay, so basically what that means is queer is just sort of like, it's the term that people like to use when they don't want to necessarily identify with one specific label, such as butch or femme or, anything like that. They don't really consider, people who consider themselves queer don't consider themselves to be, very girly or very masculine. They're just kind of somewhere in between. And that leads me to my next label that the kids at the youth center that I go to, that I mentor at, told me about recently, and that is tweens, which just basically is an abbreviation of the word in between, which also leads me to another label, which is gender queer, which just basically means that you're neither butch or femme. You're kind of in like this gray area. I hope this is making sense. This is why I don't like labels, because it's so hard to figure out, first of all, which one you fall in line with most. And even still, when you choose that one specific label, there's a certain connotation that comes with that label, and it's hard to deviate from a label. And so I don't like to consider myself any specific label, just in case one day I wake up and I want to date someone that is out of the ordinary of the people that I typically date. Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to spit this out in as understanding way as possible, and it's kind of hard. I didn't realize how hard it would be. Okay, and so the next question is the heterosexual nouns when referring to our partners. Now, me specifically, if I'm in a serious monogamous relationship with someone, I consider them to be my partner. If I were married, I don't know that I would use the term wife, and I'm not even sure that I'm going to get married. Marriage is is, I think, a beautiful thing, but I don't know. That's a whole other topic, and I've actually discussed that in previous videos, so I won't go there this time. But if I'm just dating someone, there's not really a label or like a term that I use when referring to that person. I don't know. Call me, what is that? There's that book. I'm pretty sure it's, please tell me it's Bell Hooks. It's like Call Me by My Right Name or something like that. Maybe it's a poem. I think I'm getting like Bell Hooks and Maya Angelou mixed up. But anyways, yeah, I call the person that I'm dating by their name. And yeah, I don't know. I hate labels. I don't like labels. I think they're ridiculous. So that's it. Oh, you can use lady friend. I use lady friend sometimes if I'm actually dating someone. Yeah, it's kind of a casual term, and there's no serious commitment to a lady friend. I'm an asshole. Okay, so that's it. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'm gonna go to the gym. Yeah, because that's awesome. I'm gonna try to go to the gym every morning this week, so wish me luck, because I need some luck. And yeah, have a great week. I'll see you guys next Monday.